All these big banks, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and all the other big banks are taking advantage of you every single day. These banks make millions of dollars every single day by taking advantage of you, and you may not even know about it. So right now, I'm going to explain to you how this happens and how you can avoid it. But before I go any further in this video, a very quick reminder, if you're new here or you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and here on this channel, I talk a lot about ways to make money, save money, investing, banking, and all things personal finance related. So if these are topics that will interest you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on the notifications when you do so you can get updated on when I post new videos here. And I post a new video here every single day on YouTube. And also, if you guys have any topics or just about anything that you'd like me to make a video about, just drop me a comment down below with it, especially since I'm posting videos here every day on YouTube now. And I may be running out of things to talk about or information that you guys may be interested in. So drop me a comment or comments of anything personal finance related that you'd like me to do a video about. Now, I want you guys to also drop me a comment down below and let me know which one of these big banks you still currently use. And then as you watch more of this video, reply to your comment and let me know if you'll still be using that bank moving forward. So the first way these big banks rip you off is by charging you late fees. Now, you may say the late fees aren't much and you rarely pay them, but then you have the account maintenance fees, fees for debit cards, transaction fees, and a bunch of other fees depending on which bank you use, and they may use different names for their fees. Now, over the lifetime of these accounts, this money adds up and it's a big ripoff. Think about an overdraft fee, for example. You have money to put in your account, but you need to use the account to make a purchase or pay a bill, and your account goes into overdraft by just a couple cents. And even though you deposit money, you're still hit with the $30 in overdraft fees. Now, just for being able to use your account again, you will have to pay that fee. Now, let's do a comparison of these big banks and compare them with some online banks. Some accounts like Vero or SoFi or even Discover. So take Discover for example. If you happen to overdraft your account by just a few cents or dollars, you can add funds to the account and you won't be charged $35 just for having your account to use again. Think about SoFi Money as well. If you leave your city where you know where all the free ATMs are and you use a SoFi Money debit card somewhere when you really need cash, the ATM fees are reversed so you don't pay for them. If you use your Bank of America debit card or Chase, however, then that's a different story. You're only allowed to use their ATMs, and if you don't, it will work and you'll get the money, but you'll have to pay an additional ATM fee. Now, most of these online banks won't charge you any fees unless you need to replace a debit card, and then some don't even charge you for doing that. Now, if you're still thinking this isn't a big deal, let's talk about the numbers. On average, a person spends a little over $300 on banking fees every year, and this doesn't include fees for wire transfers and additional services. This is just from account maintenance fees and ATM fees. If you have a bank account at, let's say, Chase, and you use it for 5 years and pay the fees, in that 5 years, you would have spent over $1,500 in bank fees. That's the cost of taking a cruise, but instead, that money is gone and never coming back. I personally won't pay any fees that I don't need to, and with that said, I do have accounts at these banks, but I avoid the fees. So for example, Chase will waive all the fees if you keep a certain amount of money in your account all the time, so there are ways to get around the fees, but the only downside is that the money left in the account bears you nothing, right? You get no interest and you get beaten by inflation every single year. Now guys, drop me a comment down below and let me know what you would do with an additional $1,500, and wouldn't you also prefer to save that money instead of spending it on fees that you didn't have to spend in the first place? So this is the first major way in which these banks rip you off. The second way in which they rip you off is from their savings accounts, and these savings accounts usually make no sense. The median APY on one of their savings accounts is less than 0.5%. It's more like around 0.2% at the very best, so you'll never see any interest on these accounts. And even if you do, inflation, which is the rate at which the value of money decreases every single year, is around 2% right now. Save $1,000 and at the end of the year, you'll get $1 in interest or $2 in interest if you're lucky. So if you put your money in a Chase savings account and you get 0.1 or 0.2% in interest, then you'll still end up losing because inflation is 2%. So after saving with them every single year, your money goes down by 1.9 or 1.8%. In addition to this, they charge you about $15 per month for account maintenance fees, so the maths here doesn't really add up and it's a total ripoff for you. This is the second ripoff that banks pull on people every single day. And here's why it's even a bigger ripoff. They make millions from your money in their savings accounts every day. Your money doesn't just sit there in the account. They actually give it to other people in the form of loans and then charge them high interest, which can range from 3 to 8%, and they pocket that for themselves and you get nothing. You actually pay them to keep your money and invest it. If you wanted to actually save your money with one of these big banks and get more interest than the monthly fees, then you'd have to save around $180,000 in your account before you could actually break even if the monthly fees were $15 a month for the account. So saving $180,000 just to be able to avoid the fees is too much, and it's the worst investment you could have. Actually, I wouldn't even consider this an investment. You'd be better off investing your money elsewhere and then earn 8% on your money instead. Now, at the end of this video, I'll share something else that you can do with your money instead so as to make more money as opposed to leaving it in one of these bank accounts. And that's going to be a free method which you guys can use to make more money. Now, if you must save money, and I think that you should, then the alternative is using a different type of bank. One that gives you noticeable interest like an American Express savings account or a Discover savings account or even the T-Mobile Money account, which gives you up to 4% in interest. So at the time of making this video, interest rates have been lowered significantly from over 2% to just about 1% now, but getting 1% or thereabout is actually 10 times better than what any of these big banks would give you like Chase or Bank of America. So if you had $1,000 in a Chase account, you'd make $1 per year in interest, plus you'd have to pay $15 a month to keep the account active. If you use an online bank like Discover or an American Express or even Capital One Savings, then you'd get $10 per year, so it's 10 times more, and you wouldn't be charged $15 a month to keep your money in that account. You'd be charged $0. So you have two options. One is lose, 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 and the other is the complete opposite. Now remember, these online accounts are free and don't charge any fees, and so that $300 on average that you would spend per year is now gone. So by doing this or making this simple change, you ensure that you don't lose any money by saving money. Drop me a comment down below and let me know what you currently use and how much you're able to get in interest from them right now. Now, many people still don't like online banks because they don't have any physical locations, and that shouldn't be a big deal anymore because the accounts are FDIC insured, so your money is safe. And also they come with 24/7 customer support over the phone, and you can get anything done with just a simple phone call. If you need checks, you can call them and get them, or you can even just use the mobile apps and request it. If you lose your card, you can call and get a new one. If you need to withdraw money, you can use the ATM or you can do a transfer online by yourself. It actually saves you time and money. So having a Chase account is good, and if you're responsible, you can avoid the fees, but for savings, it isn't worth it. And also, you guys want to invest your money instead and get much better returns. So check out the links down below to M1 Finance, which is a free, and you'll get $10 for free also, and that you can use to invest with for returns that are much better than 0.1 or 0.2% per year. Now, I hope you guys really liked the information in this video, and if you'd like to see more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can see new videos that I post, and I post a new video here on YouTube every single day. If you've made it to the end of this video, comment your thoughts down below and any questions you may have, and be sure to drop a like on this video as it helps get this video to more viewers, and I'll really appreciate it. And also remember guys, I'm searching for more ideas for videos, so if there are any topics you'd like me to talk about, comment them down below. Also guys, I've left a couple links down below to free stuff and free cashback offers, so be sure to check the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff. If you're a new subscriber or viewer here on the channel, be sure to check out some of my other videos on high yield savings accounts. checking accounts, investments, credit cards, and ways that you can use and make some extra money. And also guys, be sure to check out Webull, which is a free and easy to use investment app or platform. And when you sign up by using the link down below in the description, you'll receive 2 free stocks that can be valued at over $1,000 after you deposit just $100 in your investment account. If you like the stocks, you keep them. If you don't like them, you sell them, you keep the money, or you invest in some other stocks that you'd prefer to invest in. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning into the channel. All the best, and until tomorrow.